gone up again.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
So what was originally that it was already planned to go up by, but the gas and electricity companies have gone, well, if households are getting an extra 400
We'll have that back.
quid, we'll have it back, so we'll go up by an extra 400 quid then.
Fuck's sake. I fucking hate this, because it's just this country.
Yeah.
And they'll say it's Brexit. Now, unfortunately, that's
No,
nothing
not.
to do with fucking Brexit. That's just greedy bastards. That's what it is. It's greedy bastards wanting more money.
Because apparently, yeah, I'm in your squad. Because apparently that they can afford to lose about 50% and still in a decent profit. But no, they're just being greedy fucking twats. Does you know the money expert Martin Lewis? He came out of a meeting there and he said he is gobsmacked by how much is going up by in October.
It's just shit, absolutely shit. Every time. I don't know what it is with this country. We just... I don't know. It just pisses me off.
What we need to do, literally, is stop our direct debits, all of us, and say, fuck you, you're having 50 quid and that's it.
Yeah. That should be us.
Well, we won this one.
Oh, that's good. How many kills you get?
1.
I think I got 2. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I got 1.
And you still beat me. Yeah, it's just shit, basically. And this Boris thing, I mean... Again, this is misdirection, so now basically we've got him in, who's then said he's not going to do any policies, which basically is a useless waste of fucking time as a government.
Yeah.
Keir Starmer...
He's a caretaker.
But he's... Well, yeah, but have you heard what Keir Starmer's doing?
He's putting a vote of no confidence in.
Which then will... there's one of two options. Either the Conservative Party are buggered either way. The Conservative Party either go, oh, we're not having that vote of no confidence, we're going to vote for Boris. Oh wait, hang on a minute, when we have an election we're fucked. Or they go, right, we're going to vote with Labour and have an election. Oh no, wait, that means we've gone for Labour. So Conservatives are fucked. And also, this is what I was talking to a few people at work, including my last, and she said the exact same thing. All these people have just gone out on mass protest going, oh, we can't cope with this lying shit. Only about a week ago, they all stood up and agreed that he should stand.
Exactly.
Right? Even though he's lied his ass through on Partygate, Wallpapergate, whatever fucking gate you want to call it. He's lied his ass through.
Gate.
Everything you imagine, he's done. And yet, that's okay. But, oh, you didn't tell anybody about this guy called Pincher? Oh!
Yeah.
Right, let's all resign. It's like, what the fuck? Honestly? And that's the stupidity of it all. It's ridiculous. And not Savage Abbott, Sunak thinks I'm going to become Tory leader. Well, I tell you what, even if you do, because of course we can't vote for you, when it comes to an election, you are fucked because you're the one that brought in all these taxes.
There is no way Sunak is going to become PM because Boris said that since Sunak has gone, we can drop the tax thing.
Yes, and if he then gets in...
And plus he's got a tax dodging fucking missus as well.
Yes, he does, doesn't he?
So why the fuck would we vote for him if him and his family are trying to dodge tax themselves and they burn the rest of ours up?
Well, this is what pisses me off, and I don't know, the whole thing is just an absolute fucking joke, and it pisses me right off.
So I was saying to my missus the other night, I said, you know what, I said, I would be happy, alright? Let's say, you know, these gas and electric prices go absolutely out of control, which is what it looks like they're going to.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have minded, right, if they'd gone, do you know what, you can have a tax relief for like 6 months. We don't pay tax.
Exactly.
Instead of giving us 400 quid and the council tax of 150 quid and this, that and the other, which, by the way, I have received and I haven't even noticed in my bank. It's been that little.
Yeah, I know, it's something shit. Well, the thing is as well, it's just, like I said, it's just this country. And they all go, it's Brexit, it's Brexit. It's like, no, it's greedy bastards, because everything, right? And this is the other thing I was talking to, I watched it today, not today watched it, but read about it. And they're going, oh yeah, the food, grain is because of Ukraine war. I thought, apparently the amount of grain that the Ukraine create is for 15% of the world. 15. So where's the other 85% come from? Where's that? That's not from the Ukraine. But apparently that's causing a world shortage. Well, then that means they're doing something seriously wrong in those other 85% of the countries.
You know, Question Time.
I don't watch it much, but I know what you mean.
You know the political program.
Yeah.
There's a Scottish guy on there, okay, and he basically said, he says, he basically told Fiona Bruce that I don't like you. And he says I'm putting it straight to these people at the panel, and he says Scotland produce enough energy to power the UK. He said that why is Scotland producing this much power, having it sent over to other countries, and then whatever is not used comes back into the UK is getting charged that. He says, why don't we just power the UK just from Scotland instead of using other countries?
Yeah, exactly. I think they also say that we get some from Norway, and like say for the rest from Scotland and stuff like that. But if we get some from Norway, they're going, oh well, they can't cut us off. Well, I hate to say it, but if Norway needs their fuel because Russia has not given it to them, which in all fairness is entirely up to them, then we're not getting that. We're not getting that oil or whatever it is. It's just the whole thing. Like I said, when they say that the food, like I just read, what was it today? Are you ready for this one? This will make you laugh in a way. So, chickpea that is made in hummus is going to be a shortage because of the Ukraine war. And I thought, does chickpea come from Ukraine? I'm pretty fucking certain it doesn't. But it's like, and Lurpak's gone up in price.
Yeah, £9.
Yeah, but that's gone up because of the Ukraine war. And I thought, now that you can fuck right out. There is no way on earth that Lurpak, a butter, is made in fucking Ukraine.
I've never known so much stuff to be made in Ukraine.
Everything's in Ukraine, apparently. Everything in the entire world. I mean, every other country doesn't make anything, from what I gather. There's all these countries don't make a damn thing. It's only
Ukraine will calm down, then there'll be a war in Korea, and they say everything's from Korea now.
Korea, yeah, North Korea.
Yeah, it's a fucking scam. It's the whole thing is a scam.
Yeah, I know that.
Do you know what? Right, I was saying to my mother the other day. I was saying to her, I was like, do you know what? I said, I was like, they can keep, the food prices and all that. For me personally, they can keep rising. It's like there's means and ways you can have a cheap meal every night.
Yes, I do it. Right, this is how I do it. I mean, people do it all the time. They go to the supermarket and you can find cheap stuff, right? And where's Angela? Is he on the boat? He's not on the boat, is he? Right. And so I go there and I buy the cheap stuff. And then do you know what I do? If I buy vegetables, this will kind of make you weird, and you're like,
I buy frozen vegetables.
Well, frozen veg is one way, and like I say, I do what do you call it, vegetables? The cheap ones. They're saying they're going to expire in 3 days or something stupid like that.
On offer.
So I buy those, and what you do then is you make up enough food for I don't know, a week, 2 weeks in a big batch.
Yeah.
And hey presto.
Yeah, you can turn it into soup. You can do whatever. But I was saying to my mother anyway. I said, yeah, food prices keep on rising. There's ways and means that you can make a cheap meal anyway, like dinner and tea and this, that, and the other. But I said, what's fucking me off here is like gas and electric is what we need, and for us to fucking get back and forth to work.
Yes.
Fuel. I was like, why can't they just keep those down? I mean, okay, like who the fuck is gonna buy £9 worth of butter, I said Lurpak going to be out of business because no fucker's going to be buying it.
They're putting themselves to vote for it all, to be honest. Oh shit. I'm going to put, when I die, I'm going to put my thingy back on.
Because, well, Tesco's already stopped selling Heinz and other branded products, so it's going to be a point where they're going to say, sorry, we can't afford it because customers are not buying it.
Exactly. Where have you gone, Sam?
Over there. Charlie.
Bravo's going. But yeah, this is what's going to happen. People are just going to go, well, we're not buying that food, thank you very much.
I mean, I'm sorry, but I would love to know, like, Lurpak statistics to say, yeah, we've sold these tubs of butter for £9 to, like, 50 people. I'd be like, who the fuck are those 50 people? Because they must seriously need butter, like, Lurpak's they fucking go-to.
Exactly, it's just, yeah, it's the whole, like I say, the whole thing just pisses me off when they go, oh yeah, well, there's going to be food prices of this and that. And it's like then they go, oh yeah, strawberries. And the reason why they've gone up is because the war in Ukraine. I'm thinking, we grow them in this fucking country. Yeah. I mean, that's the worst thing. We grow them here.
I bet you, right, if you pick up any fucking, if you go into the supermarket, right, pick up any fucking food, alright, I bet it will not say fucking Ukraine on it.
No, it won't. In fact, I've never seen any food that has the word Ukraine on it. But then they say that's because it's the grain that is used to feed the animal feed. And I'm thinking, right, so I want to
so
go...
we're paying for animal feed then, more than to feed us?
Yeah.
Alright, and so we just lay off steaks then?
Yeah, exactly. There's always ways around things.
It's all a con. It's all a fucking con.
Going over to Bravo.
You know, because even like the fuel the tax on fuel, they're saying is fucking like 50 pence per litre.
Yep.
The fucking tax. You're like, hang on a minute, you want us fuckers to go to work? It just doesn't make sense. Like at the minute now, I'm paying near enough almost £200 a month for me to get to work. Back and forth to work. And that's without any of the journeys involved. So how the fuck do they think that is sustainable?
They don't.
I mean, I know there's a couple of protests on the M4 the other day, but that done fuck all.
Oh, the oil protest, they just piss me right off.
I mean, that done fuck all. What they need to do is literally go, do you know what? We're not driving for a week until fuel prices come down. So supermarkets can run low, fuel stations can run low, everything can run low, country can basically come to a stop. And then they'll be like, oh shit.
But that's the thing, at the moment everyone's just assuming that we're just going to carry on. If we all did what they want us to do, and that is basically not use petrol cars and protect the environment, we could all do that tomorrow, right? And then all the petrol companies would be like, wait a minute.
It'd be another fucking scam then for electric.
Well, that is. Have you seen how many, well, for a start, how many not electric companies, charging points there are? There ain't many. I looked where we are in our town, there's literally 3. And each one of them have a grand total of 1 charging point.
No, but as I say, it'd be another fucking scam anyway, because it'd be like, oh, okay, so since we're not making money on petrol anymore, we'll just fucking up your prices again on electric.
Exactly, which they'll do. It's just, yeah, it's the whole thing. It's just crap. It's like, let's get more money out of you. Yeah. And it's this what used to always piss me off when boys used to stand up and go, well, the reason why we've got this problem is because of the war in Ukraine. It's like, fuck off. It's nothing to do with the war in Ukraine, and you know it. And then
I'm sorry, but we were on about the fucking gas electric prices fucking last year before there even was a war in Ukraine.
Yep. That was the thing.
I would like to confirm that there are anti-tank personnel in
I'm sorry, but I think it's about time that these rich fuckers have a realization that they need to fucking have a bit less profit.
Yeah, but the rich fuckers think that they own it all.
You know, because I'm sorry, but when was it when Russia were at the borders of Ukraine? Was it February?
Yeah, but we're all like, oh, nothing's going to happen there. But that was February. Yeah, like you say, it was... The oil and petrol was before that. Because then they blamed COVID.
Yeah.
And it's just
But
like...
yeah, I'm not surprised when they started giving out fucking money for furlough and this, that and the other and...
Yeah, but they found that money.
Yeah, obviously it's the fucking taxpayers again.
They find that money instantly.
And the fucking president of Ukraine have gone, thank you to the UK for giving £2 billion. Well, where's that come from? Taxpayers again.
You do realise we've paid a lot more than that. We're currently in 3.5 billion.
I can imagine.
About 3.5 billion, and that's not all. I've been kind of keeping a tally. That we send them obviously medical supplies and shit like that. But you know, weapons. But you know, when you might have some trivial things like, I don't know, maybe you've run out of some ambulances for London or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about it, because we've sent shitloads over to Ukraine.
Yeah.
Which again, they'll say, yeah, but they need them. It's like, but don't we?
I know it seems like it sounds harsh, but the UK want to be like, oh yeah, but we care about other countries. Well, why do you care about us first? We're the ones who fucking pay in out of our salaries every month for you fuckers to work.
Exactly.
You know, it's... You know, you don't see that fucking Ukraine president saying, oh, there we are, because Ukraine paid their tax this month, we give a couple of billion to the UK. Would they fucking repay it back? No.
Well, that's the other thing. They're like... cheers. They're like, oh yeah, I'm going to hop in this vehicle, Sam. I don't know if it's going to be a 1-2 or it's a 2-person. You can hop in if you want. Is that mines? I don't know, I can't tell from here.
No, that's boxes.
Alright, let's go over here.
Gone behind there.
Yeah, I know.
He's hurt.
I'm up and stand here like a dig.
But, you know, it'd be like, there's no
Behind us.
fucking other way.
There he goes. Guy in the containers on my right side, left side,
What,
left
that
side,
one?
container. Where the truck is? There.
That one.
Yeah. There's a guy there.
See him.
I think he just bailed into the water. Alright, it's gone.
But there's no other way a fucking other country would give their fucking taxpayers money to another country. There's just fucking no way.
Well, there was they have an emergency funding apparently. Behind you. So I killed him. They have an emergency funding.
Fuck that, I got him.
Trying to get rid of his fucking bloody spawn beacon. Can't get that.
Hang on, back up. A good shot. Back up. Stop. Okay, keep going. Got it.
I was also getting that person from over there. Is that our helicopter?
I don't
no,
know,
actually, I
that's-
can't get.
Fuck.
Guy over there.
Nice.
I've got thermal imaging on, that's why. I can see people from a mile away.
Yeah, but, you know, our government's fucking fucked.
Well, they had an emergency funding, right? You ready for this? Emergency
Yeah.
funding, and they gave it to the Ukraine. The emergency funding that's there, if ever, for example, I'm going back up there because I prefer being up there. Emergency funding, if ever we have any major floods, any major disasters, we've given it all to the Ukraine. Literally. And it's just like, hang on, what happens if there is a major disaster in this country?
Yeah.
Oh, well, what happens then? mean, do we just sort of go, oh, well, yeah, there's a guy up there.
Fuck it. Ukraine.
Where did he come from? Has he got a spawn beacon up there? It's the same guy again. I killed him up there.
Dead.
Yeah, but he was up.
I don't know, there's a spawn beacon up there for us and there's a guy on top.
Yeah, just wondering if he just parachuted in. Where should we go? Give me a clue.
Alpha, since we're losing that one.
Yeah.
I was saying, I think there's a tank on it. Oh, wait.
Where you looking?
Over there. Oh. Yeah. He's back and forth by here.
On Alpha?
Yeah. Yeah, keep going this way. Yeah, keep going this way. Because he's in the containers.
He's there, right. I think I
Go
might
on.
have killed him.
Yeah, might have.
Yeah, that was him.
Yeah, just our government just seem to think they can just give money away
There's a
to
guy
other
there.
countries.
There's a guy there. Up above, up above.
Oh, there's a couple of them. Alright. Got one, but there's another two that hopped over. Yeah,
To your left,
get on
to your
here,
left.
Get on here, get on here. Nice. Oh, his body went flying. Oh, you're over there.
Any more?
Oh, because...
What's what?
Oh, we're losing Alpha, we're losing Alpha.
I'm trying to maneuver my vehicle. Oh, they're above us, up there. There's another one up there as well. I'm going to reverse. Keep your eye up on your on the
Nice.
staying here. I'm not going any further because we can protect our bases from here. I've stopped talking briefly about the politics because I can't concentrate the same. Oh, there's a guy down there, downstairs. To your left, to your left.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I see him.
Are you engineer? I need repairs.
No, I don't think I am.
You are.
Oh, yeah, I am.
That's why I wanted you in this vehicle more than anything, because you're engineer. Okay, hop in. Just hold on a minute.
I am repairing.
Ship, helicopter.
Okay, I'm in.
What's your right side? Right side.
Yeah, there's loads.
Repair. Shit. I'm gonna try and...
On.
Right, get in. In fact, no, just... Left, right side. Okay, repair. Repair, quick! Good boy.
I'm
Oh,
Helicopter took me out, I think.
check my stats, Sam.
Nice.
And you as well. 18 for
What?
5.
What, fucking 8 for 8?
Yeah, fourth. Let's spawn on. Oh, I've lost B. Spawn on Alpha. Oh, they're nuking our army because we're winning.
What?
Don't spawn.
Oh, I just did.
so they
Killed by
can. Right, it's active. The right spawn. Oh
Where
shit!
to?
D. I nearly spawned in the uncap by mistake. Oh shit! Tank.
Fuck.
Good. I'm glad they nuked. The interesting thing, I was speaking to a couple of Polish people at work, and we were talking about the anti-Ukraine, not anti-Ukraine, the anti-Russian rhetoric at the moment. So it's all like, well, it's not at the moment, it was always like that. So whenever you watch the film, it was always Russia was the bad people. And we were watching Designated Survivor, right?
Oh yeah.
The first episode, I didn't go any further, but we watched Designated Survivor. Where are you going?
I'm dead.
Alright, well I'm going to go over to Bravo. And they said, okay, the bomb was used by so-and-so, an IED that was made in Afghanistan. I was like, okay. With a trigger that was made in Russia. And I thought, of course it is. Because it couldn't have been made in America, could it? It has to be made in Russia. Because it's like, it's been like this for years though. If ever you watch any films, it's always Russia. Russia the bad guys. Yeah. Russia. It's not anyone else, it's just Russia. And it's
supposedly they rigged the US election for Trump, didn't they?
Well, yeah, because they were bored. It was Russia. Apparently, the reason why I had such a bad KD last night was because of Russia. It was Russia. It's just, you know, and it's just so fucking annoying. But the funny thing is, right, and this is I'm laughing about this because it's true, right? If Russia, right, produced a film, and in it showed Americans causing destruction because that's what the American and the West are like, right? That wouldn't be called a film by the West. That'd be called propaganda.
Yeah.
But if we do it, that's okay. And then I was looking online about what do you call it? You know when they keep harping on about the Ukraine being attacked because it's a sovereign nation.
Yeah.
Right? I thought, well, what is a sovereign nation? Only 99.9% of the countries on the planet. Any country that has a government, whether or not it's a regime or whatever, and has somebody in charge of it, is a sovereign country. So, we invaded Afghanistan and Iraq. They are sovereign countries. America's invaded God knows how many other countries in the world. Those are sovereign countries.
Did you see George Bush's fuck up?
There's too many of them. Which one?
In a speech recently, and he said in his speech, prior to looking down and seeing his fucking notes, an innocent attack on Afghanistan should Ukraine.
Exactly. It's just, it's bollocks.
Which was like, oh, okay, that's just not just any slip up, it's the rumours of everyone saying that there was no weapons of mass destruction in Afghanistan.
Yeah. It's just, yeah, it annoys me a bit. But yeah, she was saying to me, was the Polish lass, that Ukraine aren't all, you know, squeaky clean. There was quite a few atrocities they did in the war. That wasn't Russia. It was a bit of Russia, but it was also the Ukrainians that did a lot of crap in Poland. Killed loads of them. But they don't seem to mention that because, of course, they're squeaky clean. It's just like, yeah. Don't know.
It does make me fucking wonder, like, you know, they're not part of NATO, they're nothing to do with us. And it's sort of thing like, well, why are we intervening?
Because I think it's just like the new thing.
You know, it's like so. What, every war that's going to break out on which part of the continent and this, that, and the other, we're going to be going. Oh yeah, we're going to intervene. Like, well, no.
No, we're not going to intervene. That's the whole point. It was.
Or give aid, or fucking chuck something at them, chuck them money, chuck them fucking weapons, chuck them. It just seemed like,
It just seems to be the thing at the moment, and but like I said, we've got this endless amount of money that we can just give to them. I'll rephrase that: the taxpayer's got an endless amount of money that can give to them.
It comes out of our monthly salary.
Yeah. And it still pisses me off when they're saying things like well, like I say, there was. I'll just whatever it's called. There was digress. That was it. And yeah, I think that's to do with the expansion of NATO. Apparently, is that the whole war in Ukraine.
It was funny when Boris went, I guess our family's gonna be better off as well at £330 a year. I went, oh great, so that's about £30 a month.
Exactly.
That's a fucking phone contract.
What was I going to say now? Oh yeah, I was reading this book. It's not a conspiracy book. It's a very good book, and it's about weaponization of trade. So you think, what the hell is that about? And basically, it is what it states. It's the trade that's being used to weaponize for certain things. And so what they do is they have they can use that to take a country over, right? Believe it or not. So you probably say, well, how can they use trade as to do that? But they can. I'm trying to speak at the same time. Just bear with me a sec.
I know it's a bit difficult, isn't it?
I can't do two things at once and shit. Hang on. Where the fuck was he? So basically, the Economical Hitman is another good book to get. So what they do is they figure it out years in advance, and so what they do is they there's a country that's in desperate need of some kind of resources, and the country, let's say us and America, agree to help rebuild that country. Right, like they did this in other countries already. In which case, we'll build the infrastructure, we'll sort your roads out, we'll sort all that out, but as long as you use our companies, right? And so, because you're using our companies, we basically own your country, and that's what I think they're going to do with Ukraine. In a weird way, because they're already in the EU organising about what do you call it? Rebuilding Ukraine. They're already setting that up. The money, and it's like, how can you set up how to rebuild the Ukraine when they're at war?
When they're actually still currently at war.
You can't rebuild a country if they're currently at war, because every time you build something, I don't know,
it gets destroyed.
Yeah, it's gonna go.
If you're gonna piss away stuff like that, come and rebuild my back garden.
I was gonna say, yeah.
No, I think there's just there's just no fucking common sense in politics anymore. It's like with Keir Starmer. It's like there's something about him which I really like, the way he puts it to things like that. I don't know if that's because he was like an ex-lawyer or whatever he was, prosecution.
It was DPS, wasn't it? He was in charge of it all, from what I remember.
you know, I'm thinking, is he all that because of his background, or is he all fucking BS talk, you know, bullshit talk? Just to get into fucking 10 Downing Street and you know, like Labour. I mean, they done a lot of shit for Wales. Like they really put Wales on the back foot.
I thought you said
But-
they put Wales on the map then for a second. What you
Oh,
mean?
fuck no. That like that's my concern at the minute. Like, there's no way at the minute. Well, to be honest, there's no fucking way I'd vote for any fucker that's going in.
Well, the thing is with the hang on a minute. Guy on Bravo. I've just spotted him out, so I think shitloads are going to go over him.
Was that a tank or?
No, there's a guy on Bravo parachuting him. I spotted him before.
But yeah, there's something about Keir Starmer, the way he fucking words his shit, and I'm thinking, is that all BS for the cameras? Or
I'm
is it
second.
not?
I don't know. This is the bizarre thing. Could be.
Because do you remember like 12 years ago when Ed fucking who was it? There was David Cameron and who else?
Corbyn.
Nick Clegg.
Oh, Clegg. Oh God, yeah, Jesus.
When they formed the coalition government and they said, oh yeah, don't worry, we'll scrap university fees and this,
Yes,
that, and the
yeah,
other.
and
then what
they
happened?
raised them.
Raised them up even further.
Yeah, I know. The interesting thing, right? Although they say Keir Starmer's basically like a mannequin doll, you know, basically just like a statue.
Yeah.
The interesting thing, are we staying or going to BF4?
Should we see what the next map is?
Yeah, we'll do that. Although against Boris he wouldn't have won, they say now against any of the ones that are favoured to become